With the Tokyo Games just recently completed, a lot of our Northeast Ohio Olympians have made it back to the Cleveland area, and we thought it would be a good time to catch up with them to see what their experience was like. My son Corey also in Cleveland this week, so we tabbed him with a special assignment.
That's right, Dad. I had a chance to sit down with Reggie Jagers, and he just competed in the discus throw in the Olympic Games, and we had a chance to sit down and talk about what's next for him and his experience at the Games.
I would say it's been a long journey, and it's been pretty tough.
Reggie Jagers has been on a journey to the Tokyo Games since before we met at the Olympic Training Center in Chula Vista, California, back in 2017. I was training in the long jump and Reggie was training in the discus, and over the last year, we had to adapt when everything shut down during COVID. Reggie was able to overcome a pectoral injury, a labrum injury. This year has really been a tumultuous year for both of us.
When I finally became an Olympian, it was kind of like still that 1%er type of goal that's so hard to obtain, but it's not the norm either for even people who look like me, in throwing especially. I kind of feel like that's a major accomplishment. I was able to make it to the Olympic team.
Reggie has competed at every level in his sport, from high school in Solon to college at Kent State and on to the World Championships.
But all roads led him to Tokyo.
What was it like to put on the USA jersey and to represent our country at the Olympic Games?
Yeah, so especially coming from Solon and the Cleveland area, it's kind of like people are more surprised. They're like, we thought you were good, but we didn't know how good you were. And I kind of just love the support, love the people locking in with you on the journey. That's why when we were even out there, I was recording stuff because we can't have spectators there. My family wasn't there. So I want to make sure that everyone who supports me and who can see me competing.
Unfortunately, Reggie did not qualify for the discus finals and did not get a chance to compete for a medal.
So you have to try and, do it the best you can. And I feel like I did. I could have did a lot better in the meet at certain situations, but I also gave my all this whole season, like legit. So I was just more proud about the season progression. I'm like, whatever you did at the Olympics, you wish you would have did better, but you really overcame a lot of things that would have made people retire.
And I think, you're young and you're going to get healthy. That's the biggest thing. And, you're going to be back for Paris. You're going to be back for Paris. And there's world championship teams.
Got to just keep moving on. And I feel like that's the Midwest pride that I bring to it. Like no matter what's going on, you got to try and make a way. If it's snowing outside, you got to go up, 3 feet of snow. Still got to go to school, still got to go practice. So, I just was proud of myself that I even got to this point this season.
But Reggie says his Olympic experience also has him thinking about his original dream, and that's to one day play in the NFL.
I'm very goal oriented. So I got to make one goal and I got to complete it and I can move on. So I said I wanted to become an Olympian, and then you could just think about the NFL if you want, because you could use that status to, possibly open up eyes to show your potential in another sport. And if you look for the opportunities, you find solutions. So that's always been find a little quote, look for opportunity, you find solutions. Look for problems, you find more problems. So I'm trying to look for opportunity.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Wow.
I mean, he really is a physical specimen.
Yeah.
I think that would be a difficult challenge for Reggie because he didn't play in college, so it'd be very difficult to try to now crack an NFL roster. But I'm not going to bet against him. He works very hard. And really, over the last 4 years, I've watched Reggie and Corey were training together at the Olympic Training Center in California, and they've been on this track, and they've each had ups and downs along the way. It's very emotional. So proud that he made the Olympic team. So happy for him personally and his family in Solon that watched every second of all of his competitions. And good luck to him moving forward. And if you noticed, Corey in the piece was repping his Rutgers track and field shirt.
Oh, yeah.
His next step in his journey is he's accepted the jumps job. So he is now a track and field coach at his alma mater, Rutgers.
Congratulations, Corey. That is awesome.
We're happy for him, and good luck to Cor and to Reggie and all of our local Olympians. In fact, coming up at 6 o'clock, Katie Najat back in Cleveland. We're going to hear from her coming up in just a little bit.
You stole my thunder.
I know.
You that in just a second.
I just realized we're going to double tease that.
No, it's been so exciting to see their journey. So thank you, Jay, and thank you, Corey, for sharing.